Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Welcome to the Ballroom, episode 10. Now, I actually had a little bit of this spoiled for me, unfortunately, just because I saw several reviews and other reviewers telling me that this episode was kind of boring, it wasn't that great, and I was kind of expected that going into it, but really, I don't see what they were talking about. I wonder, the people that were watching this, because I noticed the ones that did say this was boring or didn't like this very much, I don't know if they've actually been in a competition of any sort before. Because here's the thing, this is very accurate to what happens once you start getting further and further into a competition. First off, fatigue starts setting in. And I'm not saying just ballroom dancing, I mean any sport whatsoever. If you're talking about martial arts tournaments, if you're talking about, baseball tournaments, various events, etc., you can only do so many things for so long before you start getting very tired. And it comes off in different ways. It comes off in ways of that you see from Tatara's point of view in this case. And even Mako made it a thing where she said, you must be tired because you're planning out all this stuff and you've been doing all this. They've been dancing for a while now. This is not their first set. This is not their second. This is like their several set already. And obviously, I can only imagine that dancing like this takes a lot out of you to begin with. But you could see that taking effect on them where their minds are wandering. For example, Gaji was thinking about his past. That's kind of why he kind of faltered a little bit. And it was kind of cool, I think, to see how Gaji and Mako got their start in dancing. I still hate Gaji. Gaji's still an utter a-hole to me. But, it's the case of, you see that he started crying at one point. They're letting their own emotions get to them and get a better hold of them. Shizuku's not going through this because she's a really kind of veteran of dancing. You clearly see that already. But for Mako and Tatara and Gaju, they don't have that same amount of chops yet. They haven't reached that level of, expertise. And they clearly have a lot to learn because they are still going through a lot of the movements and, they are getting tired, they're getting winded. So it's coming off as a slower episode, but it makes sense for it to be this way. And that's why I kind of liked about this episode was, it's like, okay, so we had a little bit more of a focus on the backstory, which is a good way of doing it. And we also got to see that, the reason why I guess Sengoku was kind of hesitant on Tatara using his moves. But at the same time, he's like, you know what, hey, if you want to do it, go for it. That's why you whispered to him, show him what you got. Because he knew he was confident that he was now able to do it. Before, he was losing his confidence a little bit, and he also, I think he would have tired himself out. You see the movements he made in this last dance. We only saw a portion of it, because I presume next week we're going to see the full thing of it, but, it looks really gruesome because for the fact that, like, they're dancing across the field in huge steps. They're not taking small steps, they're taking huge leaps, trying to make it so they're noticeable. That must take a lot out of the person. So for me, I think that this was a perfect way to kind of slow down an episode, do some backstory, at the same time hit you with enough of like, okay, so this is how a competition should be. There are going to be moments where it's slow. It shouldn't always be action-packed. It shouldn't always be dance spectaculars. It does have a slowdown to it. So I think that this was a perfect episode. I had no issue with it. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me, what do you agree with me? Do you disagree? Do you think this episode was garbage or whatever? I would love to hear from you as always. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of this. I will talk to you guys later. I have Centaur's Life later out today, and I believe also, I can't think of, Fate Apocrypha. I will see about getting my blooper video out today. If not today, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. I do apologize, it's been taking me so long to do that for, I did say that it's going to be the next free one, but this is going to be the last one. I said that on Twitter, so if you guys want more information like that, you should follow me on Twitter. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, blessed day, everyone. If I don't see you in my next review, bye-bye, everyone.